Welcome, guys, to today's study stream. It's gonna be a 3-hour one, since, as some of you already know, I did hand in my thesis on Wednesday or Thursday. Well, on both days, really. So yeah, I'm like taking things slow for today. So slow start, taking some notes for some classes that I neglected. Welcome, Papa Swoody, first one. Nice to have you here. I hope you're not too sore from the half marathon that you run. Very impressive, by the way. Good job, well done. And yeah, I do suggest that we, get started right away because it's already 2 minutes after 1 p.m, like my time at least, since, the setup took a bit longer than expected because the cleaning lady was here, so I had to put everything away, and now we had to, do the whole setup again, so yeah, sorry for that, but here we are. Let's go, guys. Good luck. Okay, you guys, it is time to take a 10-minute break. How is everyone doing? Did you have a good session? I hope that you did. I'm struggling a little bit. I'm a little bit tired because we had brunch and it was very lovely. But yeah, I ate a lot and I'm kind of having, the food coma where I'm like super exhausted from like my whole body, taking up all my energy to actually, digest all the food that I had. So yeah, it is what it is. And season 1 on YouTube is asking Shraddha how I get motivated to study. Well, yeah, that's a good question for sure. So I get motivated by it's actually tough to explain, but I'll try. So basically, I prefer, to get things out of the way, to get them done as fast or as soon as possible so that I can enjoy later on, Yeah, I prefer to maximize, my future time instead of, ruining the future for myself. Because, like, some people, tend to procrastinate and then, they have to do everything last minute. I don't know. For me, it creates a lot of stress, like unnecessary stress, to leave it all for last minute. So I prefer, being done earlier and being just able to chill afterwards. So that really gets me going, It really causes me to get ahead of things. But I know that, that's not something that most people seem to go by. Like, a lot of people tend to procrastinate. So yeah, try to, think of it as, well, see it like that. Well, if you have like a to-do, add like weight to your task, then like imagine you're carrying that weight on your shoulders, If you get that task done, you can remove a weight. So wouldn't you, be motivated to do everything as fast as you can so that, you feel the relief of your shoulders? You know what I mean? Like, that's really kind of how I see it, if it makes sense. I don't know if you can understand what I'm trying to say. But yeah, that's really how it feels for me. I feel heavy when I have a bunch of things that I still need to do, so I'd like to clear, everything up, like get everything out of the way, and then I can relax. So that's just how I work. But again, I feel like most people don't work like that. So that's really how I'm staying motivated. It works for me, but yeah, I wouldn't know what to tell people that tend to procrastinate. Papa Swoody, you had a good session catching up on emails. Great, sounds lovely. Krusha, you're asking me where I'm from. Well, I'm from Belgium, but I was born in Romania, so there you go, double nationality. Where are you from, if I'm allowed to ask? Like, you don't have to answer if you say that it might be too personal or something. Don't worry about it, Charlie, you just got here, but you'll take a minute break if you yeah, sorry, not ideal timing. Obviously, if you have a lot of things to get done, feel free to mute me and then you can already, start away. But, it's nice to also start with a break, I suppose. So yeah, sorry about that. Test user, hello, welcome. I think you're new here, right? Since I don't think I saw your username yet, so thank you for joining. I'm studying law. I'm in my Master of Law, currently in the last semester. So right now I'm taking notes on subjects called salary and employee benefits. Yeah. So that's that. Like, kind of labor law, if you were to put it in a broad sense. Break the big task to some small tasks so it feels easier. Yes, I definitely agree. That's also something I tend to do. Like, I get a massive amount of stress when there's this big thing that I cannot tackle, because then it feels like if you just, for example, if you write on your to-do list, like write a thesis. You're not going to be able to check it off, will you now? In a day you cannot write a thesis. But if you start by, breaking it up in small tasks like you're suggesting, then you can write down like, read 5 research papers on the topic, and then maybe start on, a brainstorm, and then maybe like think about a problem statement. Stuff like that, you can check those off, and then it gives you, a guide. It guides you towards, completing the bigger task. So absolutely very good contribution. I do speak 5 languages. So I speak Romanian, obviously. I speak English, obviously, as you can also hear. Then I also speak German, since I went to the German school, and then I also speak Dutch, since I study here in Dutch, and I also speak some French, since that's also a language that people tend to speak if they live in Belgium. So yeah, I think those are the 5 languages. Yeah. I bet I have to read and remember many things. Yeah, I read a lot on a day. Yeah, definitely. And yeah, it's a lot of remembering indeed. I mean, you don't have to like remember or like memorize the law. It goes without saying, you can have your like legislation with you on exams. But you shouldn't just blindly rely on the legislation. The thing is that sometimes there's certain mistakes or certain like gaps that need to be filled in by case law. So those are things that you do need to study by heart. Yeah, like how do you interpret a certain provision that is like vague and ambiguous, or stuff like that. Yeah. So yeah, feel like a lot of people, when they hear like, oh, you're a law student, they think like, oh, so easy, it's just like memorizing the law. Like, no, that's really not what it is. First of all, no one memorizes the law. It's ridiculous. You really would be wasting your time, because it's something you can bring to the exam, so why memorize it, right? And then again, like I said, it's not like black and white. There's a lot of nuances and stuff like that you got to fill in with case law, and sometimes to understand the legislation you need another legislation and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a bit more complex than that, but yeah. What language do I use often or daily? Dutch, since I do study in Dutch and I do speak to my boyfriend in Dutch, so Dutch on a daily basis. Also Romanian, because with my dad I speak Romanian, well, with my parents, but I do I prefer speaking German, since I went to the German school. I never actually like went to school in Romania, so like Romanian is a bit tough for me, so I prefer like using a different language, like German, for example. So since my mom speaks German also, I speak with her in German, but she replies to me in Romanian. Like, she could also speak German, but I don't know, for her the other language is easier, Romanian. So yeah, it's very strange. So my usual day consists of me speaking all 3 languages, mostly. Yeah. Sometimes 4. And then if I stream, it'll also be English as well. So yeah, I guess I use them all on a fairly regular basis. Farina Banu, your name is Nibros. Okay, so your username is different. Nice to meet you. It's your first time here. Okay, lovely to have you. Are you also studying today, or are you working? Or maybe you're just chilling? Let me know. I mean, you don't have to. If it's personal, don't worry, you don't have to share it. But yeah, I'm always curious to find out what it is that you guys are doing while you're now watching the stream. Social science. Noof Noof, it's also your first time. A lot of new people. Oh, that's great. That means that, my channel is definitely being recommended out there. So that's nice to hear. Welcome, guys. Lovely to have you. Definitely looking forward, to the next break. So that way we can, catch up, get to know each other a little bit. Very nice. Yeah, okay, break time is over. I'll reply to the last comment. Yeah, I speak German to her, but she replies in Romanian. Yeah. Is that weird? That's probably weird. For me, it's normal, you know? Oh, Papa Sweetie, you're leaving. Yes, obviously, yeah. Sleep tight. See you in the next stream. Yeah, I live with my parents. Yeah, exactly. I still live at home since, you know, I'm a student. But yeah. Okay, guys, since the alarm went off, that means break time is over, and I don't want to keep you guys, you know, and procrastinate, since this is a, you know, productive stream. It's supposed to be productive, so I do suggest we start the next focus time, which will be 50 minutes, and then after those 50 minutes we can chat again. So good luck to you. Let's
I know it sounds silly, dear, but do it for me, please.
Okay, everyone, it is time for our second 10-minute break for today. I hope you guys managed to, get a few things done during focus time, so hoping you had a productive session, because I definitely did. Taking notes, taking forever, obviously, because I'm like taking notes the old school way, by hand, writing it down on paper with a pen. So yeah, it helps me a lot to actually remember. And apparently there's this study or this fact, I don't know what to tell you, saying, that if you write something down, it's apparently equivalent to reading it 7 times. So like writing it down by hand is actually like very effective, to better memorize or recall the things that you've written down. So yeah, I do swear by, taking handwritten notes. Don't do it for every class though, definitely not. And I cannot do it during class because sometimes, the professors just speak way too fast. So I do like, whenever I'm in class, to just, have my laptop there with the PowerPoint and then write underneath the PowerPoint like extra information. And then once I get home, when it's time to revise, I can like actually take my notes and like incorporate everything. And, yeah, that's how I tend to do it. So, yeah. I don't know who's still here. Like Anna, you're saying good morning to you too. Like for me, it's actually a different time zone because it's afternoon for me. But yeah, I hope you're having a lovely morning. And Parmar, hello to you too. Hope you're doing well today. Ratul, you're also back. Welcome back. Test user. You did some small tasks. It's Sunday. Yeah. Exactly, it is Sunday, so let this be a reminder not to overdo yourself, like just, take it slow. I'm also just doing it, at a comfortable pace, I'm not rushing through the things, I'm just taking my time, not overdoing it, because, yeah, it is Sunday indeed, That's why I'm also only doing 3 hours, because sometimes I will do, usually my streams are rather like 4 hours, but it is a Sunday, so, we're going slow. Although on Sundays I do also tend to do 4 hours, but, I did have my thesis submission deadline this week, so, I'm recovering from that and like letting, myself rest a little bit. You heard that about writing, yeah. Because we read before writing and then read it again after to check it. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it does help a lot. You're right. Why did I choose law? Good question. Yeah, I don't know. I had like a lot of things that were like seemed interesting for me to study. So if it wouldn't have been law, the other options were chemistry, so totally something else, architecture, product design as well, like that was also something I was looking into it, so like really more creative things, to be honest. And then there was also something like communication studies, I don't know, some like, yeah, I'm gonna not like continue what I was gonna say because that might be mean for people that study that, but I feel like, I don't know, it seems like not something you need to necessarily study, but I'm not sure since I don't study it. But I was actually, our university has like these open door days kind of, and you can actually, go as like a high school student. You can go and also attend these lectures to find out, whether it seems interesting to you. And so I went to lectures of like all sorts of things, like also from chemistry and stuff like that. And then I don't know, law seemed very fun in those lectures, whereas the other ones were like, I feel like I wasn't really, feeling like I was learning something in some classes. In the chemistry class, I didn't understand a thing. Like, it was in the middle of, some random chapter, and I was like, oh, what is this? And with law, it was actually interesting. I feel like that really spoke to me. And also, I'm like, my personality is very like, principle based. Like, yeah, I don't know how to explain it to you, but basic, I do tend to think a lot about whether something, is fair the way it is and stuff like that. And I don't know. I guess if you're, constantly saying like, yeah, but this is not okay, it should be like this, it's like all, it's kind of what, the legal rules do, they kind of establish what are, what the society's morals and principles and, rules are, and the law is supposed to, basically be a picture of that, like that's why law evolves, throughout the years, because our values change, our like what we find important to protect changes and stuff like that. So I find that very fascinating. For example, consumer law, if you look at that, or actually a more recent example, like consumers used to not be, very protective, and then the EU came up with like new legislation to actually protect, consumers, especially in the, online environment. So that's like a really good thing. And then also right now, apparently, I read that yesterday, that like in Belgium, animals will be, protected in our, how do you call that? Wait, let me look that up, because I'm actually not sure, since I do study law in Dutch. Oh, in the Constitution. I was supposed to know that. I didn't use that word in a while in English, so oops. But yeah, in the Constitution. So that's like a really huge step, for animal rights. And it's very good, if you ask me. So yeah, that's because, feel like, I don't know, many years ago, people weren't really that concerned with, animal rights. And now that, a lot of these young people are advocating for it, the law changes, to actually mirror our preferences and our values and our morals and our, our principles. So yeah, I feel like that's just very fascinating. Definitely speaks to me. I don't know. There's no other way that I can explain it. I'm also that one person that is like, really going far with the principles. Like when something does something that does not, align with my principles, I'm like really like, oh, why did you do that? What is wrong with you? Like I can be very, very strict when it comes to, protecting values. So yeah, in a sense, I feel like law definitely works for me. It aligns with my personality when it comes to that. Oh, you have a thesis submission deadline this weekend. This week. Oh, no, you were talking about me. Sorry. I misread the comment. Yes, I'm almost done with my master. Yeah. So I submitted the thesis, so that went rather well, I think. I still have to defend it at the end of this month. And then, then I still have exams in June, so I will be streaming a lot during exam season, so stay tuned for that. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed or followed yet, feel free to do so. That way you'll actually get notifications when I'm live again. Wow, talking, what a struggle. Sorry for that. Yeah, I'm from Belgium, but I was born in Romania, so I have a double nationality. Test user, you asked me if I can elaborate, on the animal being protected in law. So I don't know all details, but I think in the constitutions there writing something like, you know, that they have, that they are living creatures that have, you know, that also, you know, think. And it's tough to say this actually in English. I'm not sure, but you know what? I can look it up, and I can tell you more about it in the next break, since I don't know the details, you know. I just read it like very fast. But yeah, very fascinating. I don't know if a lot of other countries have that in their constitution, since I do think that is really something that is very new. So I'm definitely surprised, you know, did not expect that. So it really came to me out of nowhere. So very interesting. Mariam, keep working. You're cool. Thank you. Welcome back, by the way. Lovely to see you again. And Rudransh, your physics exam is in June. You've completed just 2 out of 21 chapters. Oh, you still have a lot of work. But I mean, you still have a month. So, you know, if you plan out, you know, a study schedule, if you like make, for example, see, I have my study schedule for my exams, you know, I just make one of these things and then I write down for every day, like what chapter I need to get done so that I know, you know, whether I'm on track or not. So yeah, and then try to stick to it, I would say. And also, you know, if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. That way, you know, you can come back. You'll get notified when I'm live again and we can study together, and hopefully I'll, you know, actually motivate you to study, because you're gonna feel bad if you see me study and you're not studying, you know what I mean? So we can help each other out. Don't worry about it. It will go well. Okay. Yeah, break time is over. I'll read the last 2-3 comments and then we start again. Good luck with next session. You got this. You too. And Mariam, you got full mark in today's exams. That is very impressive. Good job. Very proud of you. And you watch lectures on ×2. Yeah, to make them faster. Yeah, that's smart. I tend to do that too, because sometimes some professors just speak way too slow. So yeah, it is my English practice. You're right, test user. Subscription done. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you. Okay, good luck everyone. Let's start again. Last session. Let's finish off strong, and then, you know, we can enjoy our Saturday after this. Okay, you guys, we successfully completed all 3 sessions for today, so that's like really good. Let me close my laptop for a second. How did it go? How did your last session go? I hope you managed to get quite a few things done. I'm definitely happy that I completed these 3 hours. It was a bit tough, not gonna lie. Beginning Wonderful, welcome back. Yeah, on Twitch it seems like not a lot of people are watching, but on YouTube there's quite a few people. Like apparently right now there's 10 of you watching, so hi guys. How exciting. Fertig. Sehr gut. Do you speak a little bit of German, Test User, or did you like use Google Translate or something to do that? My session was good. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for asking. Getting Wonderful. Yeah, it was okay. I was like, taking things slow, just catching up on some classes, taking notes, so nothing major, but yeah, it needs to be done and it takes forever, so that's that. Yeah, how was your day so far? Since I don't think you were here at the beginning of the stream, right? So yeah, you were probably busy. Just ate dinner. Ooh, what did you have for dinner? Also, you were asking, about the animal rights. So I looked it up. Let me quickly grab that. So apparently, yeah, so it's a very vague article saying in the constitution, the Belgian constitution, saying that whenever, the federal state and then the communities and, the other entities exert their powers that they received from the constitution, that whenever they do that, they have to also take into account the protection and the well-being of animals, since they're creatures with feelings. So yeah, odd how it's written, but yeah, it's definitely a huge step forwards. Du sprichst kein Deutsch. Kein Problem. You know a few words from Duolingo. Yeah, that's good. That's something, it's a start. You've been spending time with family, Beginning Wonderful. Oh, that's great. That's nice. Yeah, I also spent a little quality time because we had a brunch earlier before the stream, so I ate so much. My stomach could not handle it. It was a lot. Felt a bit bloated afterwards and low energy levels, since all the energy went towards digesting all the food, but it was great. You were watching USC in the morning. Oh, interesting. In Brazil, okay. Yeah, I don't really watch that, so no idea. Is it for all animals? Yeah, I think so, since it's not specified, so yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, it's true, there are laws for protected animals. No, but this is really just acknowledging that animals are creatures that do have feelings, and that's a good thing. I'm very happy about that. Do I watch anime? No, not really. Not that I don't like it or anything. I did watch Death Note or so. Death Note? Is it called Death Note? I think I watched a few episodes of that. I don't know why I stopped. I think I was watching that with someone, and then ended up not watching it anymore. I don't know what happened. I cannot really tell you. So yeah, not really, I guess. But the vegan people are very happy about it. Yeah, I feel like all, animal lovers are very excited about that. I'm also very happy about it. Yeah, because earlier, I was saying that I'm quite, principles for me are very important, and I have to say, some people, I really wonder why some people get a pet. Like, if you get a cat, okay, like, a cat doesn't need that much attention. But if you get a dog and you're never at home, and you don't take it for a regular walk and stuff like that, then I really feel like, you'd be better off not taking a dog, So yeah, I feel already very bad for those animals, and those animals aren't even the ones, that are living in horrible conditions. But that's already, like, for me, that gets me very angry. So yeah, I'm also happy, that we're, taking a few more steps towards protecting animals, because, there was this Netflix documentary, like, Don't Fuck with Cats or something. That was horrible. I don't know if you've watched it, if you've seen it, but it was, but this very troubled person doing horrible things, not only to animals, but also to people, I think. Yeah, it was a very good one. Go watch it if you haven't watched it yet. What do I watch in my free time? Well, mostly a lot of things on Netflix, since, I have Netflix, and that's really convenient. Because, I don't really watch, like, normal TV anymore, since there you really have to, like, watch it whenever, it's on TV, so it's, like, not as flexible. Though I feel like now you can, like, record things and watch them later, but still you have, like, all these advertisements, so no thank you. I don't like regular TV anymore. So yeah, Netflix usually. I like watching series a lot, and yeah, I don't know. I guess a lot of series, like thrillers, horror series, romance series, everything. If it has a good IMDb score, I will watch it. So Alham, you have 3 cats. Oh, that's lovely. Sorry, I'm reading comments. Not just we have to take care about everyone feelings. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Netflix, do you watch Dark or Queen's Gambit? Dark, I don't think I know about it, but Queen's Gambit, I've watched it, absolutely loved it. Yeah, really enjoyed that one. And Rudraj, you watch sports or anime? Okay, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I feel like a lot of my friends actually enjoy watching anime, so yeah, maybe I should give it a shot again, since I do think I liked Death Note, but yeah, once again, I don't remember why I really stopped, so it is what it is. You only watch TV when you're cooking. Oh, I usually watch TV when I'm eating. So yeah, because when I'm cooking, I feel like, I miss everything, so yeah, I like watching TV when I'm eating. Like, for example, if I'm eating lunch, and I'm at home, I do enjoy, just watching something, especially if I'm alone, otherwise it's a bit weird to just eat alone. I don't know, it's like a bit quiet and boring. Benjamin, hello, how are you doing today? I think you're maybe also new here, or not. I don't know, there's a lot of new people today, especially, on YouTube, so welcome everyone, lovely that you're joining. Also, test user, you were also asking why law, and I also wanted to say something else about that because, you know, I didn't come up with it when you were asking me, you know, on the spot. So to add to why I decided to study law is that, well, you know, there's a lot of, you know, scamming and stuff like that going on, and people, you know, violating your rights, like also big companies, you know, like Ryanair used to employ various dark patterns on their website. You know how you would, you know, try to buy a cheap airplane ticket through Ryanair. They used to pre-tick already, like pre-select some boxes of like add-ons, you know, things you don't need, in the hope that you would not notice and you would just purchase these, you know. And that's something, I mean, that's not okay, you know, because you did not choose that. You did not, you know, tick that box. So, like, you didn't consent to it, you know. And yet they used to do that, but then the EU was like, hell no, that's not okay. So, you know, they made all these rules, and, well, you know, even though there's these rules, companies will still, you know, not adhere to these rules and break the law. And I feel like it's very useful, you know, to know your rights, know when, you know, if you're getting scammed or if you're, you know, yeah, being, you know, taken advantage of. Someone is infringing your rights, then it's nice, you know, to know what you can do about it. So, you know, it's very empowering. So in that sense, I do feel like it's very convenient to study law, you know. Ain't nobody gonna mess with me. Probably still will try, but yeah, it's not gonna work, hopefully. But yeah, I feel like that's also a huge advantage. But you don't need to necessarily study law for that. It's just maybe a good idea to just, you know, read the news and also like look up your rights whenever, you know, something like that happens to you. You know, for example, during COVID, when all these airlines also were saying like, oh yeah, no, we're not going to refund you because force majeure. Well, no, it's not really like that, is it now? So yeah, all that stuff, you know, it's good to just inform yourself. You know, they're actually very comprehensible websites from the European Commission and stuff like that, you know, explaining in a very comprehensible manner what your rights are if your flight is delayed, for example, and stuff like that. So yeah, I feel like that's very, very convenient. Yeah, if it has a high rating on IMDb, yeah, that's something I learned from my boyfriend, because he does not want to watch anything that is below, I think, like a 6.5 or so. And so far I have to admit that things that were having a very low score on IMDb were quite terrible and a waste of time, frankly. So it does seem to really work, I must admit. But yeah. No, I'm not from Brașov in Romania. I'm actually from Bucharest, the capital, but my dad is from Brașov. So very lovely city. I think that one's definitely nicer than the capital, because the capital is, you know, very busy, messy, a lot of cars, too many cars. So yeah, a bit overwhelming. Yeah. If I'm interested in also enforcing the law, yeah, I guess I am. Yeah, I could see myself doing that later, you know. Yeah, I don't think, you know, I would have a hard time defending someone who's guilty, you know. I don't think that would work for me. Like, if someone tells me, yeah, I killed that person, or like, yeah, I raped that person, I'm not gonna defend you. It's as simple as that. Like, no thanks. Not gonna, you know, be responsible for having that person walk out the door not accused of anything. No. Obviously, you know, I agree that those people need to also have a lawyer, you know, to be represented, right, to a free trial and stuff like that. But I couldn't do it, you know. You really have to be very tough to be able to do that, you know, to put your, you know, morals a bit aside and to, you know, be not be biased, you know, don't like to actually defend him, you know. Yeah, I could not do that, so that's not for everyone, and I feel like that's normal, you know, that I would have a hard time doing that. So I suppose state prosecution, you know, where you're actually for, you know, the victim, that would rather be something I would see myself doing. Yeah. You watched Succession. Oh yeah. I think I've started that, but I didn't like continue watching that. But I think it was good, so I will definitely continue watching it. I don't know, sometimes it happens, you know, that I start something and then I finish it like a few months after. It's not ideal, but yeah, somehow that happens sometimes, you know. Oh yeah, you're very strict. Below 8. Okay. But you know, I've seen things that were like 7 and they were pretty decent, so yeah. But them. Ahmed. Where are you finding all your catchphrase, or how are those pickup lines? Where are you finding those? Are those yours, or do you look them up online? Here it's 47 degrees. I want to leave. Oh, that's very hot. No. It's 47 degrees. You're probably saying like Fahrenheit, or what type of measurement are you referring to? Because you know, here it's Celsius, so I'm not sure what 47 degrees Fahrenheit would be. But 74 degrees Celsius would be extremely hot. But you're saying before it's cold out here, so it will be Fahrenheit. Yeah, that's a bit chilly, I suppose. IMDb has 250 top rated movies. You watched all of that? Oh, really? Okay. Oh, that's interesting. I should check that out. I feel like I have come across it. But yeah, I don't think I watched all of them, I suppose. What is the best, like the highest movie rated? Is it, I watched that one, like something with redemption, something like that. I did watch that one. That was very good. And I don't remember the name. In degrees Celsius. Oh wow, that's like extremely hot. I do hope that you have AC or something like that, because otherwise that's fairly hot. Oof. Yeah, are you like, you're probably somewhere more in the south then, because here it's only 17 degrees Celsius, so it's a lot more chilly. Succession is very good, like Game of Thrones but in real life. Oh yeah, I also watched a lot of Game of Thrones. Didn't finish that one either, because it's like a lot of season. But yeah, that's also a good one, I guess. But I don't know, a lot of people were saying that Shawshank Redemption, that's the one. Yes, exactly. That's the one. A lot of people say like Game of Thrones is like the best series ever made. Don't think I agree with that. Oh. Don't come at me, please. I don't know. It's good, but it's not that good. Sometimes I feel like it's slow. Too much like conversation, too many side stories sometimes. So yeah, sorry for that honest opinion. But yeah, certain side stories I like less than others. Like I really like, what is the blonde person's name? Oh my god, it's been a while. Daenerys Targaryen, love her. Yeah, I like her a lot. And then in some seasons I feel like she wasn't shown that much, so then I was like, yeah, so it depends. Sometimes I really like it, sometimes it's like, meh. Yeah. You're in India. Oh, okay. But like I suppose that also in India there's like certain places where it's gonna be like hotter and other places where it's less hot, right? You don't agree that Game of Thrones is the best series ever, beginning wonderful. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, same. Oh, Tyrion Lannister, yeah, he's my favorite, I think. He's literally my favorite character, probably. I really like him so much. Oh my god. Yeah, agree, definitely. Peaky Blinders is actually one I've never seen, but I did hear that a lot of people really like it, so maybe I should give that a try. Good one, thank you. That's your number one movie, okay. Followed by 12 Angry Men, Pulp Fiction. Pulp Fiction, I do think I also watched that one, and then Forrest Gump as well, obviously. Fight Club, did I watch that one? I'm not sure. No, I don't think so. Forrest Gump, yeah, I really like that one too. Yeah. Agree. Thomas Shelby the GOAT. What is that? I don't know what that is. Is that also one of the characters? I'm not sure, actually. I'm not sure. Yeah. Oh wow, we're really like extending break time a lot here, so sorry about that. I know this is a study channel, but you know, since it's Sunday, we do like to extend break time a little bit. So yeah, that might be very annoying for the people, since you know I tend to like upload the stream afterwards as like a video on YouTube, and then yeah, it's probably maybe a bit annoying, but yeah, people can just, you know, stop watching after the third session is completed, so it is what it is. Your number one TV series is Breaking Bad. I haven't seen that one either, but I know what it is about, so yeah, I've also heard that that's a good one. There's actually still a few classics that I still need to watch for sure. GOAT means greatest of all time. Oh! Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So that's why they call like Messi the GOAT. Like the football player. That makes so much sense. I did not know that. Wow, embarrassing. Thank you for educating me on that. Thomas Shelby is the actor. Okay. Oops. Yeah, you know, I'm not like very good with names from like actors, singers. Like, yeah, I tend to forget their names. Like, I do know like the big names, like Leonardo DiCaprio and stuff like that, but that's about it. No, Ronaldo's the GOAT. Yeah, I guess both of them are, right? Or not? I don't know. I've never been a fan of Ronaldo. Don't know why. But I did always like Messi. Don't know why either. No idea. Yeah, I just only found out now. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you. It is what it is. It's not perfect. But at least better now than, you know, never finding out. I know, like, so many other random things that probably no one knows about, but then this, I don't know. So, yeah. Oops. That explains a lot. Yeah, embarrassing. And it's on the internet right now. Great. Oops. Messi won the World Cup, Ronaldo doesn't, case closed. Oh, don't start a fight about, you know, Messi versus Ronaldo now. I suppose they're both very good players, you know. If not, they wouldn't be so famous, I guess. Anyways, you guys, I've been extending break time quite a lot, so I will say that, you know, I'll have to walk the dog. So both are goats. Well, there we go. That's a good compromise, you see. But yeah, I would say, you know, that I will end the stream now, and I want to thank you all for being here. It's lovely, you know, that there are so many new people, and yeah, to those of you that subscribed, thank you so much for the support. Really appreciate you. And yes, good question when the next stream is. So, oh my god, tomorrow is already Monday. Yeah, so today on Sundays is where I usually update, you know, next week's schedule. So I put that on, you know, the Google Calendar, and you can like find it somewhere on the channel. Don't know where exactly, but yeah, probably in the description or on the link of this video somewhere. You should find a Google Calendar. Right now, there's not going to be anything on it for like next week, but I will update it. But I can already tell you that I'm gonna stream tomorrow at like at around this time. Then on Tuesday there won't be a stream. Wednesday there will be a stream again. A 4-hour one or something. Yeah. And then Thursday there will be another stream, and Friday there will be one. And then on Saturday and Sunday, usually I also stream in the weekends, but since I will be, you know, on a mini vacation, I won't be there, so there won't be a stream. But, you know, I might actually do some vlogging or stuff like that, and we might maybe upload it on a different channel if that might be something interesting. I'm not sure if anyone will watch it, but I will vlog it anyway. So yeah, you joined the Discord, great. There you also get notifications when I'm live, so that's definitely very great. Lovely that you joined, and yeah, see you guys on Monday hopefully. So thank you everyone for joining. So tomorrow 1 p.m. my time zone. No, tomorrow actually it's not gonna be 1 p.m. since I do have my lectures, you know, that I have to like physically attend. So it's gonna be later. It's gonna be 16 o'clock or like 4 o'clock my time zone. 4 p.m. So hope to see some of you tomorrow then. But then on Wednesday it's gonna be 1 p.m. again. So usually like 1 p.m. is kind of the normal time, but yeah, if I have classes then no can do. So yeah, thank you everyone. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. It was great meeting a lot of new people, so that's really wonderful. Yeah, bis morgen. See you guys. Bye.